in this account. In this part of the lecture, we are going to talk about what constitutes a Google Ads account. How does this account look like? So the Google Ads account looks like this. Every account can have multiple campaigns in this account. Now, every campaign, as you can see here in this picture, can have multiple ad groups inside that campaign. Now, every ad group has got two things in it. One, it has got a bunch of keywords, a set of keywords that is associated with this ad group. And in addition to this keywords, you have got a set of ads that are associated with this ad group. Right? So you can see that this is the very logical structure of a Google Ads account. And such an account is used to set up both a search advertising campaign as well as a display advertising campaign. Right? So both kinds of campaigns can be set up through such account structure. Okay. Now, this is a quick look at the account limits inside Google Ads. So you can see that an account can have up to 10,000 campaigns, right? Every campaign can have up to 20,000 ad groups. And if you look at the number of ads, well, every ad group can have up to 300 image ads and 50 text ads, right? A total of 4 million ads are allowed per account. So the idea is that these account limits are very large, okay, and therefore there is a lot of flexibility and a lot of degrees of freedom for the advertiser to design its campaigns, right? Because a large number of campaigns, large number of ad groups, a large number of ads inside each ad group are allowed. Okay, so let us now start learning a little bit about the principles of campaign design, and in particular, how should one choose to design campaigns inside an account, and how should you design ad groups inside a campaign. Okay, so I think this example will help show the point about why should we create multiple ad groups in the first place. Okay. So take an example of this shoe store website, and this website sells women's shoes, men's shoes, and other shoe brands as well. And so it designs campaigns along those lines. So there are 3 campaigns running: one campaign for women's shoes, one campaign for men's shoes, and another campaign which is basically targets different brands. Okay. So let us look at the men's shoes campaign. So we have only one ad group inside this campaign, okay, which is also called men's shoes. Okay. Now we have got a set of keywords associated with this ad group, and these keywords are shown here in the picture. So these are like buy men's dress shoes, Italian men's dress shoes, and on the other side, men's running shoes, men's running shoes clearance, etc. Right? So you can see that we have got this bunch of keywords. We also have a set of ads associated with this ad group, right? So you can see that there are 6 ads out here. So the first one is buy men's dress shoes with that headline. Next to it, on the other side, is buy men's running shoes, right, with that headline. So we have got multiple ad texts like this. Now, remember the question that we are trying to analyze is that why should we have multiple ad groups inside a campaign, right? And right now we are trying to answer this by looking at this example where we have got just one ad group. So let's ask that which of these 6 ads out here will show up when somebody uses a search query, men's running shoes. So take a moment to think about that and then continue watching. All right. So the answer to that question I posed before is that any of the 6 ads in this ad group can be shown when the user search query is men's running shoes. Well, you may ask why. Well, the reason is that the search query of the user matches up with a keyword with this particular ad group. So ads from this ad group are triggered. Now, Google is not checking that which of the ads associated in this ad group actually goes better with that particular keyword. In Google's eyes, the way that you are supposed to have designed the campaign is that any of those 6 ads can be potentially relevant to any of the search queries or any of the keywords inside that particular ad group, right? So when a search query matches up with any of those keywords, any of the ads can be shown. Now, imagine the situation then that when the men's running shoes keyword is matched with the search query, and the first ad on the second column is shown. So now men's running shoes ad is shown when the match is with the keyword men's running shoes. That's great, right? It's a very relevant ad. But if the ad on the left column, the first ad on the left column is shown, then that ad is buy men's dress shoes with that particular headline. Of course, this ad is not such a great match with that particular keyword. And in fact, if such an ad gets shown, it's less likely that the user is going to click on this ad, which means that overall the quality score of the advertiser is going to suffer, right? So this is not such a great idea. And you know that in such cases, the advertiser may even have to increase their bids to win auctions. So how can the advertiser avoid this situation? Can they do something when such situations of mismatch between the keyword and the ad does not happen? So again, take a moment to think about that and then continue watching. So the idea here is to answer the question I posed before. Actually, instead of having just one ad group inside the men's shoes campaign, it's a better idea to have 2 different ad groups. And one ad group is dedicated to men's dress shoes, and the other ad group in green is dedicated to men's running shoes. And so the keyword sets are also separated out. All the dress shoes related keywords go in the blue ad group, and all the running shoes related keywords go into the green ad group. And the ads are also split out that way. Now in this situation, all the keywords in the blue group are good matches with all the ads in the blue group, right? Because all of these 3 ads that you see out there, they are all about dress shoes. None of them is about running shoes, right? Similarly, if you look at the green ad group, all of the 3 ads are good matches with any keyword that talks about running shoes, right? So in that case, now in this kind of a situation, because I have made the ad groups more specific and only put keywords that are very closely associated with each other in that particular ad group, I am able to avoid a situation where mismatched ads can show up, right? And therefore, I'm able to avoid, bad quality score kind of situation for myself. So this is a reason why you might want multiple ad groups inside a campaign.